Hey everybody, TammyTalks here. Let's talk Kanye. The plummet of Kanye happened today. The decline, the fall, the cancellation. Kanye might be done. Kanye probably is done. If you're brand new to my channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up the video, share the video, comment respectfully down below. Let's talk about Kanye. Couple weeks ago, maybe it was 1.5, 2 weeks ago, Kanye appeared on Nori's podcast, Drink Champs, which many of us know if you're in that community that frequents and watches Drink Champs. You know that Drink Champs is a podcast that is designed to be messy. When people are beefing with each other, they go on Drink Champs so they can throw shade at the other person. We find out old stories. We get a lot of gossip. That's what Drink Champs is. It's not for somebody to go on there and give hardcore news facts or anything like that. Why was Kanye on Drink Champs? Well, Kanye was on Drink Champs because he was banned, his account suspended off of Instagram and Twitter. Probably Facebook as well. Why did that happen? Well, that happened because Kanye first at a Paris fashion show wore a White Lives Matter shirt. Tons of backlash. Kanye then sat up one night on Twitter, said that he was going to go DEFCON 3 on the Jews when he woke up. Anti-Semitism. It's very anti-Semitic. Can't do that. Can't do that. You can't. The Jewish community, they run the industry. They run the world. You cannot speak out against them. We've seen some entertainers try. We've seen some public figures do it before. Nick Cannon most recently. Nick Cannon lost a bunch of shit. Nick Cannon had to go apologize in order to get his stuff back. So we've seen it happen. So because Kanye was banned from all these other platforms, Nori invited him on there. While Kanye was over there, Kanye was over there, he made some disparaging comments about George Floyd, about George Floyd's death. He also stated that he can say anything anti-Semitic that he wanted to, and Adidas would not cancel him. This is on the back of a lot of other things that Kanye said about how he can say whatever he wants to, about how he can't be anti-Semitic because blacks are Jews. Just a long word vomit, verbal diarrhea, whatever you want to call it. That's what Kanye has been doing for the past couple of weeks, going into months now. Chase Bank stated that Kanye needed to remove his money from their establishment. Gave him till X amount day. I believe it's like beginning of mid-November. All your money needs to be out of our bank. Take it somewhere else. During that time, Adidas said that they were reviewing the partnership with Kanye. Kanye has been very vocal about saying that he wants to be off of Adidas. He wants to end that contract. He wants to end the contract with Gap. He didn't want to be involved with them anymore. He felt that Adidas was stealing from him. He felt that Adidas was putting out shoes and different colorways that he didn't necessarily approve of. He felt that some of the new Adidas shoes and slides look very reminiscent of Yeezys. So he wanted to break away from that partnership. Kanye has been screaming about that on Twitter and anywhere else anybody will listen. Well, when we woke up today and when Kanye woke up today, he got his wish because Adidas ended the partnership. They said, okay, cool. You don't want to be on Adidas? You don't have to be. Adidas ended the partnership. One thing that I think Kanye didn't take into account is the backlash that he's going to face behind that. The uphill battle that he is going to have to face, the uphill battle that he is going to have to deal with. I know a lot of people are screaming, Kanye's the smartest in the room. Kanye is so, like, he's so smart. He's so this, he's so that. Is he? We can agree that Kanye is a musical genius. Yes. Kanye has put out amazing, incredible music. Absolutely. He's produced some amazing songs. No one's going to take that away from him. But is he a genius in every other sense of the word? Maybe. We'll never know because he's refusing to stay on his medication. Kanye is bipolar, which we know, which he has been very vocal about. He's been vocal about it. It's not a secret. We know that while it's not a secret, it's not something that he has shied away from. He has made it very plain and clear that he does not want to you don't have to be on Adidas. Adidas issued the following statement. Adidas does not tolerate anti-Semitism and any other sort of hate speech. Ye's recent comments and actions have been unacceptable, hateful, and dangerous, and they violate the company's values of diversity and inclusion, mutual respect, and fairness. After a thorough review, the company has taken the decision to terminate the partnership with Ye immediately. In production of Yeezy branded products and stop all payments to Ye and his companies. Adidas will stop the Adidas Yeezy business with immediate effect. This is expected to have a short-term negative impact of up to 250 million euros on the company's net income in 2022, given the high seasonality of the fourth quarter. Adidas is the sole owner of all design rights to existing products, as well as previous and new colorways under the new partnership. More information will be given as part of the company's upcoming Q3 earnings announcement on November 9th, 2022. Sounds like a mouthful, but it's very simple. As of today, or as of this morning, Adidas said we're done. We're not paying you out any more money. We're not putting into production any more shoes. But keep in mind, every design that we already have, okay, and the colors that we planned, and the colors that we said we were going to do, that's ours. I think that's the biggest part that people are missing, right? The paragraph at the bottom. Not only did Adidas cut the partnership, which we all got, but the important part of that is that Adidas is saying we own everything. We own it. So the shoes that have come out already, the colorways, the stuff that we had planned, that's ours. Mark my word, Adidas is going to continue to put out these shoes, and they are not going to be called Yeezys anymore. Because let's be real, I have a bunch of Yeezys, right? I have the slides, the foam runners, 350s, 700s, 380s. I have Adidas. I have Yeezys. You cannot tell that these shoes are Yeezys because there's Yeezys not written anywhere on them. Yeezy is inside the sole, the stamp, the imprint. It's very small, a YZY. Some of them will say the whole Yeezy, but it's a very small imprint. Adidas is going to instead turn these shoes into just simply being Adidas 700s, Adidas 350s, Adidas 380s, Adidas slides. Adidas is not going to lose sleep. They are going to lose, like they said, the 250 million euro. Of course, they're going to lose some money. But for everybody that's saying that, oh, Adidas is going to go bankrupt and blah, blah, blah. No, they're not. Because Adidas was around before Kanye and Adidas will be around after Kanye. For all we know, Adidas could be working out getting a bigger partnership with Beyonce, who has Ivy Park on Adidas, or Bad Bunny. Hell, Rihanna makes everything else. For all we know, Rihanna could be working or looking to partner with somebody. After this came out, there was a ripple effect. Balenciaga dropped Yeezy and everything to do with it. Gap took their Yeezy page down. They're seemingly ending their partnership. Kanye was dropped from Def Jam. Anna Wintour and Vogue have distanced themselves from them. You need Anna Wintour. Excuse me. You need Vogue to be in the fashion industry. You have to have Anna Wintour on your side. Because she can make one call, one text, say one word, and it's Rap City for you. It's not going to happen. CAA, who is his talent agency, has now dropped him. CAA is one of the biggest talent agencies around. The biggest names in the industry are signed to them. MOC, which is the production company that was going to be doing the documentary on Kanye's life, shelved it. When something gets shelved, it's not coming. It's not pushed back. It's shelved. The fallout from this is going to be catastrophic. The biggest thing that I do not think that Kanye thought about is the fact that immediately he lost his billionaire status. Forbes could not wait to run that article. Kanye's net worth is now $400 million, which is nothing to sneeze at, right? I sure in the hell don't have $400 million. I'm sure y'all watching don't have $400 million. But to lose that much, like, again, for the people that are saying that, oh, Kanye's going to be able to bounce back and he's going to start his own clothes, his own shoe line, and it's not going to be the same. Part of the reason that people like the Yeezy shoes with Adidas is because of the Adidas technology that's embedded in them. The foam, the Ultra Boost. You know, like, it seems like the memory foam, the cushion type stuff, feels like you're walking on the mattress in some of those shoes. Kanye is not going to be able to take that same technology with him. On top of the fact, who is Kanye going to work with? Who is going to want to work with him now? Who's going to work with him? I saw some people say, oh, he can go to Nike. The way Nike has been Black Lives Matter down to the feet, you think they're going to go get Kanye, who wore White Lives Matter shirts? Y'all got to think about some of the stuff y'all are saying. A lot of these major shoe companies, I will be shocked if they want to get in business with him. Not even because of the anti-Semitic and the black hatred, but just because he is a ticking time bomb. You don't know what Kanye is going to say or what Kanye is going to do. You don't know what he's going to say or do. We have watched the fall of somebody. And I do not think that it is over now. I think in the next coming days and in weeks and months, we're going to see even more fallout and backlash. Adidas is going to take a hit, yeah, but they'll bounce back and they'll be fine. Kanye, however, because how are you making money now? What artist is going to be brave enough to do music with you now? Who's going to want you to produce a song for them now? Who's going to want to be on your album and work with you now? We have not seen much from the music industry as far as like any of his peers denouncing him. So maybe that's a good sign for him. But Kanye losing Adidas is a huge deal. He didn't think it through. And I know people are saying, yeah, he said all this because he wanted this to happen. Yeah, I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. This is what he wanted. But you got to be careful what you ask for. You got to be careful what you ask for. What is Kanye going to do? Because if he has to pay for everything himself, you think people are going to spend $500 and $600 on some shoes? People didn't want to spend the $220 and $260 that some of these shoes cost. Good luck to the resellers. I've definitely gotten some of my Yeezys from resellers. No one is going to want to pay that much. This was a terribly, horrible executed plan or whatever by Kanye. You've alienated so much, like so many of your fans. There are so many people that have been done with Kanye since he said that slavery was a choice. There have been people done with Kanye since he wore the MAGA hat. So now you're just piling stuff on. You last had people on your side because people liked the shoes. People wanted the shoes. There are people that are able to separate the art from the artistry. So people were still buying the shoes. If you don't have the shoes, that was a bit of Kanye's last fan base. The people that are adults and that know better and should have the common sense that are still caping for him, caping for his actions, caping for his rhetoric, the fuck is wrong with y'all? And I wholeheartedly mean that. How can you still defend him as a person? I don't want to hear, but he hasn't been the same since his mama died. People's parents die every day, B. And I'm not saying that to be rude, but there are people who literally, somebody just lost a parent. There are people that have lost both parents at the same time in a short time frame. You know what I mean? There are people that have lost children. There are people that have lost entire families. Didn't one of when Kobe passed away, didn't one of Gigi's friends that was on the plane with them, she was on the plane with both parents. She had a younger sibling that wasn't on that plane. Helicopter. So that younger sibling lost an entire family. Does that give them license to go out and act a fool? No. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. I know that there are people that honestly and truly believe that this is a win for Kanye. It's not. It's not. Kanye has been screaming about being a billionaire for the past year or so? 2 years? What is he going to scream about now? What platform does he even have to scream about it on? We know he bought Parler, which was the Republican, I'm not even going to say Republican, which was the super far right, they're like social media platform, and they were touting as for the real patriots, where freedom of speech, you can go on there and say whatever ignorant shit you want to say with no consequence. We know that he's trying to buy that, but who's going to sign up for it? Let me know what you guys think about Kanye, Adidas, everything that happened today. If you have not already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, share it with a friend, comment down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one.